My name is Belinda Beavers. I'm 47. I'm the mother of identical twin boys, and I've been a single parent for over 20 years. I had my own ballet school, and I was a ballroom dancer. In my 20s and my 30s, I was a single mom who did not date. I just focused in on my boys, and they were the center of my life. Life started all over again at 40, literally. I had a new career. I was a flight attendant. My sons were happy and healthy. They graduated from college. I met a man, and I did. I fell in love. I could see nothing but rainbows ahead. However, sometimes, we know, to get a rainbow, there's some rain involved, and there was some rain that came. Well, I had a particular symptom that brought me to the doctor.
That was one of the first things that she did tell me. I know that something is going on that is not normal for me. I proceeded to look at the cervix and tell Belinda that I was seeing something that was unusual.
And it was within 10 minutes, my life was completely upside down. She was taking a biopsy of what she thought may have been a polyp.
This was a very unusual case in that Belinda is very compliant about getting her annual exams, and all of her previous pap smears had always been negative. This was the second one in maybe 10 to 12 years that I had seen this on an annual exam.
She wanted me to come back in a week to have an internal ultrasound and an external ultrasound. So as she left the room, my mind was reeling. Well, she came back in the room within minutes and she said, "No, Belinda, I want you to be seen now."
After the pap and the biopsy, I brought her around to Dr. Kunsel. Dr. Kunsel saw the ultrasound report.
There was a mass present at the cervix, and the concern would also be, would it be possibly endometrial cancer or a mass associated with the uterus?
Nobody wants to associate themselves with cancer. I convinced myself it was a cervical polyp and nothing to be concerned about. However, when I got the phone call on December 11th, 2008, my doctor said,
"It's okay."
She said, "It's malignant. You have cervical cancer."
We'll have a lot more information in terms of what we need to do and what we would recommend.
Dr. Kunsel explained to her that we would need to refer her to an oncologist who could further evaluate her.
So I had adenocarcinoma of the cervix. It was stage 1B, so it was caught very early.
It's absolutely essential to have regular checkups. That definitely led to her getting things caught earlier. And the earlier anything is caught, the better the prognosis.
They performed a radical hysterectomy on me, which meant they were removing my uterus, my ovaries, and my cervix. I know a lot of women would say, "Well, you know, you didn't need that anyway." That's true on that level, but it was still a part of me, and it was a part of me that brought two precious, precious men into this world, my babies. I'm just so happy to have you all here today talking about this. I mean, you know, I have been in a reluctant sisterhood through this. We hear the same thing over and over again. I didn't know what HPV was. I'd never heard of cervical cancer because nobody wants to talk about it. Well, we're talking about it.
The prevalence of HPV is tremendously high, and many people are exposed. It should not in any way be stigmatized, and hopefully anyone or women in general shouldn't have that perception about it. So it's important to talk about it and be open about it.
And now I'm healthy. I don't have certain body parts anymore, and that is, you know, hard sometimes to reflect upon. You know, I'm starting yet again all over again, but with an even, I think, deeper perspective. And I think it's really helped me, I think, be a better person hopefully out of this. And if one woman will go and get her pap, then, you know, objective accomplished.